Alright, sorry if this is like a little botched. Okay, so you're gonna want to go to just whatever like your thing is. Create live file, you press folder, it'll open up the folder for it. It'll bring you here, you press cube.js, server scripts. You want to find the three of these, so custom event.js. You open that up, it'll probably, if you don't have VS Code like I have, it'll probably just open up Notepad, which is also fine. You don't need it to be like this. You open up remove item.js and you open up loot.js. So for making copper, you want to, it uses Veridium, so I can show over here. I have a farm over here. This is a copper farm, so it's using this mechanical extruder. It's making cobbled Veridium, which is crushed into, okay, I don't know why there's zinc there. Crushed down into, whatever. Just ignore that. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Crushed copper and nuggets. Copper nuggets, so what you can do is just press Control F and then search Veridium. So you remove this line by just commenting it out. I don't recommend removing it, just in case you want to change it later. You don't need to do this one, but it's not, you can if you want to. So you remove this one, then you find the next one, which is in remove items by input. You comment that one out, and then it's remove, the next one's remove items by output, and you comment that one out. So that's it for remove item.js. So that basically makes it so that, so remove item by input basically makes it so that this item can do stuff. So like this, normally if it's in here, remove item by input, it'll make it so that this cannot be inputted into any recipes. So this can't be crushed onto this. Remove item by output makes it so that this can be made. So remove item from output basically means remove the item from it being outputted by anything. So this won't exist. And then the one up here, I think you need to do it. Remove items by ID. I'm not entirely sure what that one does, but I just did it anyways. Oh, actually, this is the recipe. So this is the recipe saying mechanical extruder extruding Veridium cobble. It's removing the recipe for that. And then custom events. This basically makes it. I don't have. So let's see. I can show you. What is it from? Create. It makes it so that if the block is broken, it'll say block drop disabled reason exploit. So if I place this here, yeah, it'll say that. And so that just makes it so that if you do want to mine it, like if you wanted to have a drill be mining it, which I think I have, no, I don't have over here. I think I might have had it somewhere. But if you want it to be a drill mining it, instead of a mechanical extruder, you can make that work. Otherwise, this isn't really necessary, but I would recommend it anyways. And then for loot.js, you go here, and you comment out all of these lines. So you comment out the event line, this line, and this line. And this place makes it so that event, I don't know what event is really. It makes it so that this block, Veridium cobble, the loot table is removed. So when it's mined, it drops nothing. And then you want to save that, and then you can just do /reload, or yeah, you just do /reload, and then reload. You wait for a second. And yep, ignore that. Reloaded with no, if it gives a cube.js error, let me know, but this should reload with no errors unless you commented something out wrong. So yeah, that's how you actually make it. So you can make like a copper farm. You can also have these. So let's see, ochrum cobble. So ochrum cobble. let's see. This can be this is gold. So ochre is gold, so you can make a gold farm. I don't know why they did this, by the way. I don't. Crimsite. Crimsite makes iron. Yep. Veridium, we already said, makes copper, and then azurine, which this makes zinc. Yeah. And so, I think, let's see, azurine. So yeah, so if you want like a more efficient farm, you can make it so that these get, like, because the cobbled azurine is what gets made from the extruder, but if you superheat it into azurine, because this crushing has a 12 and 12, but normal azurine has a 30 and 30, so you can make like a more efficient farm. So like right over here is like my 3 orbs farm. It's not really that good. Hold on. I need to ignore my island, okay? I need to give myself some layers. So that should work now. So you can see it gets crushed down. Okay, it's not dispensing anything yet. Hold on. If it will eventually. Excuse me. The copper's doing fine. I don't know. Oh, there we go. So you can see this gets thrown. Oh, is it the nuggets? I don't know. But yeah, so I basically have it so that there's a an industrial fan and one of the ceiling sails, and it's blowing all through. Oh, I blocked it. Whoops. That should work, right? Yeah. If you want to, you can use copycat layers. I think just copycat trapdoors with no block in them, and it'll still have the hitbox of a block, but they can go through. I don't know why there's zinc in here. I don't know how they got in here, but so basically it just goes through. It just goes through all 3 of these. So this one's making the red one, which is getting put into iron. This one's making the green one, which is putting into copper. And this one's making the blue one, which is putting into zinc. I also have a tin over here. I think this is vanilla milkshake, if I'm correct. Yeah, vanilla milkshake. So vanilla milkshake in lava makes potassic, which crushed down turns into these stuff. And then I just have a washing station because this is like a weird little glowstone farm. But yeah, so that's all the stuff you can make if you like make it so that you can have the extruder recipes. They are, I would say wait until like later game, because if you like allow yourself to use it like early game, it gets a little too easy. Like, I mean, this isn't easy to get in like early game, but like it makes you want to innovate more, like making an actual iron farm or using a mob farm, which for some reason is good for iron. I don't know, the zombies. But yeah, so yeah, that's it, I think. So yeah.